It may be hard to believe, but the Windows operating system has been around for nearly 40 years, and it continues to dominate the desktop PC market. What is less well known is how important Windows is to applications like healthcare, industrial robotics, and EV charging stations. Not only does the operating system continue to evolve and improve, but so does the hardware it runs on. Stick around to learn how Windows on ARM is driving innovation across a number of industries and might be ideal for your applications. Welcome to Tech Chat, sponsored by Mouser Electronics. On Tech Chat, we meet with engineering experts to learn about the latest technical innovations that are shaping and reshaping our world. My name is Dale Wilson. I'm the Director of Engineering and Content for All About Circuits, and I will be the host today. I'm happy to welcome Eunice Chen, Product Manager at Advantech. Welcome to Tech Chat, Eunice.
Thank you, Dale. It's my pleasure to be here today.
Well, I'm excited to have you here, and what are you going to be talking about today?
Today, we're going to talk about a special topic called Windows on ARM. I think you will probably agree that Windows is still the most popular operating system in the world, as most of the people are using Windows on their laptops, personal computers, and industrial PCs. But not a huge population knows about Windows OS can also be run on an ARM-based PCs and help to bring your innovative idea to life in all kinds of industrial applications.
Well, that sounds very interesting. Let's get started.
So we will talk about why Windows on ARM, some myths and facts, some market applications, and how Advantech's development kit available on Mouser can help you get started. And moreover, where you can find some software support. Like the consumer market, industrial PC industry is also still dominant by the x86 structure platform with Windows OS. Even though ARM-based structure has now started to grab more attention, the natural choice in terms of operating system with an ARM-based platform is still Linux-based OS. So after several years of struggling, Windows on ARM can only be seen on some laptops, which still seems to be impossible to become dominant. But we do see more and more articles showing that users are gaining their faith on testing and adopting Windows on ARM, and that rekindles our hope, like the saying from the well-known actress Miss Audrey Hepburn, "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible." So Dale, I have a question for you. Am I the only one who is looking on the bright side of Windows on ARM?
Well, I haven't really thought about it, but I think Windows, as you said at the beginning, is still really dominant. But we know that ARM is such a more modern architecture that I could imagine that I would think there's a lot of activity going in this direction.
Yeah, thank you for that. I'm more than happy to know that we are not alone. A survey done by ARM and Microsoft to see developers' attitudes about Windows on ARM reports that 81% of the developers expect to see the Windows on ARM market growing in the next 5 years.
Well, that's a pretty big number. Glad you're here to teach us about it today.
Thank you very much, Dale. Now, let's talk about the opportunity of building the IoT applications with Windows on ARM. First of all, ARM devices tend to have lower cost offerings than the x86 platform, creating a lower entry barrier and an ideal price point for low-load devices. ARM devices are more power efficient, helping to keep low operating expenses and making more suitable solutions. In addition, ARM devices tend to have better performance for less power than similar class x86 devices, making them a strong choice across nearly every industry.
And Eunice, I would think here that these kind of all work together in the fact that if the system is lower power, then that means the cost of not only building it could be cheaper because you might need smaller batteries, but then the operating cost for the lifetime would also be better.
Yes, that is a really good question. Adopting the Windows on the ARM-based platform is actually having a lower total cost of ownership because of the platform itself and also the operating and the maintenance after you adopt the system. Following, I'll talk about some of the key features for the Windows on ARM. So Windows on ARM is simply the Windows IoT Enterprise with some features in the OS to make it particularly well-suited for ARM devices. For example, the enhanced graphic capabilities bring powerful tools to user interface developers right in box, eliminating the need to leverage a third party for graphic services. Windows IoT Enterprise brings the PC application ecosystem to ARM devices, creating endless possibility of applications for your IoT device. Image customization services allow you to tailor the features in your image to your specific scenario and reduce the footprint to run on smaller devices. Most importantly, the long-term servicing channel offers 10 years of servicing and support included in the fixed price of Windows IoT Enterprise, ensuring your device is safe and supported throughout its lifetime.
Can you give me some examples? What are some features that someone might tailor or, to add or remove, to reduce the footprint?
To reduce the footprint of the image size, because the Windows IoT Enterprise on ARM can be used in different kinds of applications. And some of the applications, maybe they only need like HDMI displays, which they might not need the LVDS displays. So they can actually take out that part from the code and reduce the size of the total image.
Speaking of that long-term support, some of our listeners may be only used to running Windows on like at a personal PC or at work and not thinking about using Windows in an industrial situation. Can you explain a little bit more about how the long-term support minimizes those disruptions as they use that particular version of Windows?
Oh, yes, because in the industrial PC industry, the SoC, for example, like the NXP SoC, which we mentioned in this today's platform, it is actually supporting like 10 to 15 years of the SoC long-term support. So it is kind of a good thing that Microsoft supporting the Windows ARM platform can also support like 10 years of the servicings and maintenance for this software based of the product.
And that's just so important for some of these industrial applications that, you can't be replacing them 2 or 3 years down the road.
Following on, I will share more detail about the features. The first one will be the graphics. So Windows offers an extensive library of graphics frameworks honed over 20 years of industry use and innovation, all included in box from day one. You can create beautiful 2D and 3D hardware accelerated graphics that leverage the GPU capabilities on your ARM device. The graphics capabilities lend themselves to devices with user interface across nearly all industries, helping you to get to the market faster. The Windows IoT Enterprise also supports the DirectX API, which is used to create the hyper-realistic graphics in AA or AAA games.
So Eunice, I can understand how the DirectX API might be used for gaming applications. Are we really seeing that kind of visual display capabilities pushed into things like medical, kiosk, or digital signage that you mentioned here?
Definitely, because for some of the outdoor kiosk or the digital signage applications, they are also really needed to have some high resolution or good image qualities for their advertisements. That is where the DirectX API can be helpful. So the next is about the application compatibility. So Windows IoT Enterprise comes with support for all application frameworks included in Windows. This is a powerful tool for device makers across industries, unlocking the PC application ecosystem for ARM devices. It supports Win32 applications and offers emulation for those applications that are not natively compiled for ARM, minimizing the effort required to port applications to a new architecture. Backward compatibility with previous versions of Windows ensures that your older apps can run on your device, and your new applications will also be supported going forward. And the third, image customization. IoT devices are often single-purpose and therefore will likely only need a subset of the features available in Windows. Customers can now use image customization tools to remove packages and select only the features that are more relevant to their use case, eliminating the bulk of features that they won't be using anyway. This results in a more efficient image and often a reduced size, able to go as low as running on a 2 gigabyte of RAM and 16 gigabyte of storage.
Does that have any downstream effect on power consumption by having a smaller image size?
It is actually having a positive effect for that because with the smaller size of the image, and it's able to still be able to running smoothly on the ARM-based platform and the DDR capacity. So it's actually a good thing. So next is about the LTSC support. The Microsoft offers 10 years of support of the long-term servicing channel, giving you peace of mind for the lifetime of your device. On the LTSC, you get only security updates to ensure your device stays safe, but no future updates so that you don't have to worry about the feature change affecting the functionality of your device. NXP promises hardware availability for up to 15 years. The long-term servicing channel support ensures that your device is supported until you start planning for your next generation devices.
I think that's a really important thing to emphasize here is that no feature changes. I think we're all used to on our PCs that there's all these updates we get that include security updates, but also feature changes, which might be fine on our PC, but in an industrial setting, that's just not going to be acceptable.
Yes, that's very true because of sometimes a feature change can affect the functionality of your devices. So it might be a problem because you already tested the devices, tested the features for a long time, and you just wanted to make sure that it works perfectly as the previous update of the OS.
Yeah. So for people out there that are hearing about LTSC for the first time and their only experience with Windows is at home, this is something to give them some confidence that Windows on ARM and Windows in general with this LTSC are really viable for these industrial long-term applications.
Yes, absolutely. Next on, we'll talk a little bit about some of the myths, and then we will replace it with some fact, because Windows on ARM is still a mysterious topic for publics. There are a lot of myths in terms of license, operating systems, application, and development. I'm here to reveal them and replace them with fact. Rumor has it that the Windows license fee for the x86 is expensive, and so does the license fee for Windows on ARM. But the truth is Windows on ARM licenses are typically more budget-friendly. Developers are concerned about Windows is a large and heavy loading OS. Running on ARM can be using up the most of the SoC's usage percentages and can be lack of performance. But the truth is, since Windows IoT Enterprise is a light-weighted IoT-optimized Windows, it can run seamlessly on both x86 and ARM. Another myth is about application. Can those apps that were created for x86 platform run on Windows or ARM? For sure. Through the Universal Windows Platform, the UWP function, both ARM64 and x86 applications can be running on Windows or ARM. The last myth is about development. Those developing tools that are only for those who are familiar with the ARM64 architecture, not for x86 developers. But the fact is, the tools like Visual Studio and WinDebug are also supported for Windows or ARM application development.
Well, that was really helpful to see that comparison there, the things that get shared. I'm really interested in applications. Can you provide some examples of applications that are really leading the adoption of Windows on ARM?
Oh, that is really good approach. We have the applications listed on the next page. So there are some vertical markets where Windows on ARM can be a good fit. Starting with healthcare, Windows IoT Enterprise on ARM supports dual app focus, device management, and device update center for those stationary and portable diagnostic and imaging devices, robotic surgery machines, and thin clients. Windows IoT Enterprise on ARM also help to improve the efficiency and processes of the industrial and automation vertical market to create devices like HMI, PLC, gateways, controllers, routers, and robotics by supporting automation protocol and soft real-time. The third one of the application will be the retail and financial services, like some of the self-service kiosks, pump and recharging stations, ATMs, POS, and digital signage. Windows IoT helps foster efficient, productive, customer-centric retail and service environments with the best possible experience quality by supporting kiosk mode, edge browser, and device builder to offer real-time information, services, and seamless connectivity.
Now, for developers who are, kind of getting excited by this Windows on ARM from your presentation and they want to get started, do you have some resources you can recommend?
Oh, yes, definitely. That is why Advantech and Mouser are here today. To help developers get started with Windows on ARM, Advantech created a Windows on ARM development kit for a simple plug-and-play experience. Our EPCR 3720 development kit is eco-friendly and consuming low power. It is compact in size and designed for outdoor applications. It's reliable and up to 15 years of longevity support. With the pre-installed Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC version, those applications developed on an x86 platform can run on the ARM64 platform by leveraging the emulation layer. And Windows IoT Enterprise license offers data security, privacy support, security updates, and bug fixes up to 10 years for each release. So the development kit is powered by an NXP's ITEMX AM Plus SoC. It is supporting the 4K HDMI display. The USB touchscreen and wireless module drivers can be integrated, and with the built-in NPU to enable future demand of the AI capability. To help connect with the developers within the ARM ecosystem, Advantech created the developer community to share our latest knowledge, offer solutions to your questions, and extend your capabilities. So join and start your discussion with Advantech as your guide in the Windows on ARM developing journey today.
Well, Eunice, this has been really helpful to me to learn about Windows on ARM because I have to admit I did not know much about it. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Dell, and thanks to Mouser for this opportunity. We look forward to seeing more progress and capabilities in Windows IoT Enterprise on ARM.
Absolutely. And yes, we do want to thank our sponsor, Mouser Electronics. If you're looking to purchase any of these great Advantech products, please head over to Mouser.com to help them continue to support educational presentations like this one. And join us again next time on Tech Chat, where we chat with the leading technical experts like Eunice Chen from industry-leading innovators like Advantech, who are changing our world every day.